Hello, hello, hello.
Hey guys.
Welcome. Seems like it's been for a minute now. I enjoyed the live earlier today. Uh, was able to get a lot of stuff done. So trying to get prepared for the expo. The expo's only 10 days away. Do you realize it's 10 days away? That's crazy.
Next week.
Next week, we are super pumped.
Doris and Eric and Neil.
Thank y'all so much for hopping on here.
LOL.
Joining us on this Sunday night.
We have a whole bunch of green there. That's pretty good.
Yeah. There's a bunch. Husker Boy, Lisa, thank y'all so much for hopping on here and hanging out with us this evening. Kim, Katie, Rhonda, Rick. There's old Rick. How are you, Rick?
Diana.
How's the puppy doing? Reba, Jacob, Tammy.
Aussie cool.
What is it?
Aussie cool.
Aussie cool. Mary, we just the kids just got their gift from you, and we just filmed it, so it'll be out here in a few days. There is Kevin with Brown's family.
Neil said, "Has Red Bear had her puppies yet, Brandon?"
Did I say puppies? My bad.
Was that in the live or something?
I guess so.
I knew it was Neil. Like I was about to correct him, but I was like, "That's Neil. He knows, so he's probably missing." There's Lori.
Yeah, we did have some babies today, but it wasn't Red Bears.
Rick said the puppy cries every time she hears your voice.
Oh, how sweet! That's
she
awesome.
She misses me.
I'm glad she's at a good home.
Mm-hmm.
You grab that coffee, please. I'm gonna test something out. It's like I didn't drink no coffee this morning, and I had a pretty good day. So
he wants to drink some so that he can have a bad night.
So I'm gonna see if the coffee is jacking with me or my stomach, and if it is, tonight will be the last night for coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yes, you said puppies. Well, I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm glad y'all knew what I was talking about.
Hey, I do the whole Dixie and Carly, and sometimes might say Toby or something. So,
how many eggs? I don't know. We haven't got a good count yet because Kayson and my nephew Sawyer was here, and they was getting eggs throughout the day, bringing them back and forth. So we don't have a count. We did not get the incubator set today. I'm just going to have to set it tomorrow while they're at school, and he can watch the eggs hatch. So, yeah, we just got to which we was going to save them up and take them to our friends down south, but I'm sure by the time we leave, we will have 50 eggs easily.
Yeah, we'll have a lot.
Yeah. So
Nick and Zoe.
And Zoe.
How many new babies do we have now? New as in like recently?
33.
Well, they said new ones, so I didn't know.
Oh. Well, we had the one today. It was very sad. We actually had two mamas giving birth at once, and we was going back and forth filming, and one of them was born deceased, and it was very, very sad.
Yeah.
But it's part of it. But the other one was beautiful.
Yes, it is pretty. How did Kayson take losing Oscar? I don't think he's as much a fan to the turkeys as much as to the chickens. I think the turkeys he's a little bit more scared of just because they're bigger, and Jerry just thinks he loves everybody.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
He's more of a chicken man.
Yep. You have a good live YouTube videos, Nick and Zoe.
Yes, and I sit there and I seen it. It was 6:14 when I was trying to download your video, and I seen that it was live, and we had to go cut the chicken spurs, and we didn't catch it in time. But
Um,
I saw y'all's live. I have to go back and watch it tonight once I get everything settled down. Um, yeah. So it's been one of those days, but it was a really good day. We got a lot of stuff accomplished. We got one video shot today. Usually there's going to be some videos coming out here soon. It's going to have 2 or 3 days in it. It's just because of the project with the building has took so long, and that's what I kind of talked about today's video that we recorded. Is I have to give that a break up there. Usually, once I get started on something, I want to finish it. So,
Kate says we got 6 new chicks on Friday, 3 lavender Orpingtons and 3 speckled Sussexes. Thought of your family. We had a bunch of older hens too. Yeah, that's awesome. That's what we love them. We love them Orpingtons.
Were you able to get the skunk smell off the trap? So, what we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to bull the traps tomorrow, and then we're going just to re-wax them. Roger sent me a message and told me to do that just to get the smell off of them.
2 weeks, Lori says.
I know, super excited, and it goes by so quick.
No, the kiddos are on break during the expo, so it's the, what is that week, 16th or 15th, or I don't even know the actual day.
The 18th through the 22nd.
Yeah. Susan, haven't missed much yet. Just getting started, really.
Yeah.
Just saying hi to everybody.
I see that, Nick, I was watching, I think it was your last video where you had that magic stuff. I love doing that. But that was pretty neat how you had the magic stuff come up where the pig swallowed. That's pretty cool. So you kind of made me step up my game today, and I had to put up some hay, but I got a lot of cool shots. Went out of my comfort zone, and I was like, I'm going to make this video good. So we're going to make it good.
A lot of edits.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of editing. That's one bad thing about having multiple cameras is there's so much editing. And, there's so many of y'all that love the drone footage. I did get some drone footage the other day.
I love the drone footage.
Yes, and we'll see. Hopefully it works. Being honest, it crashed. So I think all the data is still good. But that's just part of it.
And Nick says, Zoe says, Nick loves to play with the edits. I just enjoy editing.
Yeah, that was good. I really liked that. But it's crazy how there's no telling how much it took how long it actually took to get that smoothed out like that.
Lisa says, are you going to pin all the animals up once the house building starts? So we will do the ponies. Yeah. We're still trying to figure out. I didn't get to, I know I mentioned it about getting Stevie in with Juliet and getting Romeo out, but we didn't get to that today. We just did a lot, but we just didn't do that. I will be getting that pretty soon though, because she's just starting to get more. She's not getting aggressive or nothing. She's just getting more standoffish. And I do not want her to get that way. So we got to get her away from Milky Way. Of course, Milky Way, I want her to come up to us more. But in the process, I don't want her to
calming down a little bit. But I don't know if they're ever going to get like tame. But we're trying. You just got to show them love.
Yep. Lori says most of the time I like editing. I don't have a problem with editing, but I'm a person that I can't edit while people are talking. Like, I cannot at all. I can't even write. If I'm writing, like, I can't think of something, like an envelope, writing someone's name and address on an envelope, and he's trying to talk to me, I can't write at all. So my editing is I get on the side by side, go up there to the house or where the house pad is, and I sit and I usually take me a bag of sunflower seeds and I eat my seeds and I edit.
How are you,
But
Susan?
it only takes me usually 20 minutes to edit.
Zoe says your face in that skunk video had us rolling. Yeah, that was pretty rough. I will have to admit that was rough.
Someone said, how did I miss the skunk? Which video had the skunk?"
This last video we posted. Yeah.
Tanny says, "No, I live in Alabama and just can't ride that far."
Hello, Donna. How are you? From Kentucky.
Susan sent $10. Says, "Please pray for the Brown family and their baby son and his upcoming surgery."
Yes.
Yeah, Pharaoh's got that surgery coming, and hopefully that will do really good. But yes, they need all the prayers that.
When are we going to go to the animal auction
So,
again? It will probably be next
April.
week for an animal auction.
Just regular auction. Yeah,
we'll go to one next week. Some of the baby goats we're going to try to sell off. Very hot today in Australia.
Did you find a final spot for the barn yet, Brandon?
Yes. We've been, you wouldn't believe what it looks like now. It's crazy. We hauled dirt for 3 or 4 days, but that ain't full days. It was raining and all kinds of stuff.
Dean said, "Brandon crashed his drone. I wondered what the knot on his head was all about."
Yeah, I didn't crash it. I sure didn't.
Well, technically, I think you did crash it because Leighton just got it in the tree. You got it down from the tree where it crashed.
Yeah. That's crazy. I love the skunk video. I don't know if I want to catch another one of those. That was pretty brutal.
Are you gonna halter train your llamas? So Honey's halter trained. Socks not so much, but she's getting a lot friendlier. It's just
I don't think so.
We don't really need a halter on them.
No, because we
go to sell them.
Yeah, and we don't plan on selling these guys. They come up to us, we get to pet them. Y'all seen Badger how he was when he came to the farm, but I mean, I don't think we will. Now the baby, we might try just because she's young and yeah.
When will your new house eventually be built? Any updated info?
Yeah, we go ahead and you can tell them.
We got a little bit. The Chickasaw Nation finally showed up to the house, and they brought one. Was it he a contractor that he had with him?
No, that's going to be the superintendent.
That's the superintendent. Okay, he brought him out there to kind of show him the land and show him like just where the house is going to be built and everything, and show them, I guess, that they have the road, because there was 3 things that you have to have: the roadway, you have to have the water, and you have to have electric, like 300 feet from where the house is going to be. So he was showing them all of that and how that's good, and just kind of showing them where the property is, I guess.
Hey, Brandon, seen
so
the
that's
live?
Update. We don't know how fast it's going to get from there, though.
The bobcat we caught. Yeah, we finally Leighton finally caught one. Hello, Shannon from Arkansas. There's Aunt Shannon. Good evening, guys. Glad to see your faces. Well, thank you for stopping in. We love each and every one of y'all, and hopefully Uncle Tracy's doing good. Mm-hmm. And we're keeping y'all in our prayers and asking for a miracle.
You would have to go in the pen with them to tame them down or tie them up and brush them. Yeah,
so that's a lot of my fault right now. And to be honest, is we've got to get some more gates. Right now, it's just hard for them to go in and out. But the only problem is we're trying to find a place in Texas where they got the 4-foot gates that I think almost $75, I think. We got them priced at. I figured we would try to go down there, but it's so far down there. We just got them. I don't know. We're still trying to figure it out. As you've seen, Gary went and bought a 4-foot gate the other day at Tractor Supply and is $135. And we need 1, 2, 3. We need 4 of them. And that adds up really, really quick. Same thing with their chicken coops. We got a couple more of those coming up, but a sale is coming up on Tractor Supply, and we're going to get some more coops, hopefully.
Let's see. Candy says, you mentioned that your mother's maiden name was Walker. She just said my mother, but I'm guessing her mother was also a Walker.
Yeah, we're
okay, yeah, she says
from Oklahoma.
Was Walker too.
Are y'all from Oklahoma?
Did you get Dean's email today?
Yes, I just watched it, Dean. I emailed you back. That was awesome. Dean went to Tractor Supply for the first time, and I'm going to show them when we go back to Tractor Supply. I'm like, see, our subscribers send us videos from Tractor Supply. Mm-hmm. See how many videos we can get from Tractor Supply.
Hey, Steph, I'm sure they have some skunky perfume if Brandon would like some.
No.
And Brandon or Leighton came inside earlier. He got some new trapping smelly stuff. And I was cooking dinner and here Mom smell, and took the lid off, and I had to go get some spray. It was bad.
Well, I mean, which we just got their gifts or their gifts in the mail. And the post office says, like, I don't know what's in that box, but that thing stinks.
Yeah, like they thought they had a skunk in there.
Brandon, every time I click on your channel, you have gained another 1,000 new subs. Yes, Carolyn, it's amazing. It's great. It's a great feeling.
Leighton just parked it in the tree.
Yeah, parked it in the tree, all right.
Lori says, Brandon, are the goat prices any better now or about the same? Price on the dairy has been down for over a year now. They've been about the same, I think.
The same, yeah. I think they're about the same. Yeah.
Angela sent $20. Says $20 for now. This is for Captain Kayson and his chickens.
Well, he'll definitely get... He'll probably get some of them grub worms. Mm-hmm. Lauren said, "Do you still?" Yep, we still have some puppies. If y'all want one, definitely get a hold of us, and we will hook you up.
Lisa, did you see how Daniel did his building on the concrete pillars because the ground wasn't level?
Yes, I really like that building, and I may end up doing that at the front coming off, because that is a good idea because of the wind. But I'm still not 100% how we're going to angle that. I know the opening should be to the west, but with the slope and everything going down, I'm really wanting to say north. The wind wouldn't be coming because of the big hill, but I will probably go live one more time before I do the dirt work around the sides. I couldn't tell you how much dirt we've hauled in.
You know how many baby goats we're taking to the auction? This auction, probably only a few.
Yeah, we'll only take probably four baby goats this auction, because what we've learned, if we take all the baby goats to the auction,
the first few will go high.
Yeah, and then you just run the market down. Mm-hmm. So we'll only take a few.
Samantha, hi guys, how are you doing? Did I miss anything major? Nope.
No, we just sitting here catching up with everybody.
Rick said, for a skunk, puts lots of Vicks on your nose to block the smell. It's an old funeral home trick.
Well, I understand that, and it's a police officer trick that we do to rookies too, and tell them to put Vicks in their nose to keep the smell out.
That probably burns.
No, it keeps the smell out, but it's going to keep the smell with you for a long time.
Oh.
Yeah, they got me with it, and I've got a couple new guys with it, but it didn't work for me, other than have that smell for about a day and a half.
You getting any chickens for Captain Kayson at the upcoming auction? We'll see. Usually we come home with at least one chicken from these auctions, but
if we find any good Orpingtons, yes. Yes, we will.
Or anything just kind of cool or fun or something like that. Nick Zombie said, "Did you see that 3-point torch for tractor? I tagged you in a post." Oh, he don't ever look at Facebook.
If it's Facebook,
like on your main channel or
I will. Nick, I will send you a friend request on my personal deal, because it's almost impossible for me to get anything on Facebook, like to find anything.
Joan says, or Joanne, probably Joan. My maiden name was Walker. I do have ancestors from Oklahoma. However, my ancestors were Cherokee.
Okay, my mom ain't white, or my mom was white.
She was white.
Let's see.
Aussie
you would have to. Okay, you already read that. And
I had a pet white fantail pigeon like Jerry is. Why I like making fun of you. Haha.
Oh, Jerry, he's something else. Hey, I love watching your videos and seeing all the amazing work you do and with your animals. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching. Like I say, we couldn't do this without each and every one of y'all.
There's a Brenda Walker too.
Wow, we just got Walkers coming in from every. Hey, I do know Brenda Walker. We do have a Brenda Walker in there. Yeah.
She's from Georgia, though.
No.
Hello, Brandon and Stephanie. I need a prayers request for a couple of friends. You guys are doing a great job on your farm and animals. Love your family. Ruth, we'll do that.
We will. And especially if somebody got unspoken prayers as well. Like I say, God's amazing, and he knows. He knows what's going on. It's hard to edit when you have lots of distraction. It is. Steph, like she said earlier, she runs at the hill.
Yep.
And Kevin, I was filming my video today, and I couldn't remember how to say your new name, so
Ground.
I just said Our Way Out. You still type in Our Way Out, it still pops up. Grounds family.
What kind of puppies do we have? We got Great Pyrenees.
Yep.
Are you going to take the jumpers to the auction? I hope so.
I don't know. I may keep those to start milking one day. We'll see.
Did I do that right for Kayson and his chickens?
Who said that?
Angela Witten. Oh, she's probably the one that's she's the one that sent him $20. Yeah, it showed up.
It showed up. Thank you so much. I stay so far behind, but it works out perfect because Steph's ahead and we kind of meet in the middle.
How is the baby goat the horse got a hold of? Oh, that baby's doing fine. Luckily, I was there.
Y'all seen somebody had an attitude problem. I don't know if I left.
Did you left that in there?
Yeah.
Did I have an attitude problem?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, that's because you slow mode it or whatever.
Oh, listen, that no, I didn't either. There ain't no edits in that. Yeah.
No, that
y'all see how she really
touch
is.
my baby goats. I don't care if you're a horse or not.
I love going to auction. Yes, I do too. It's amazing. Kim says, y'all selling out, Brandon. I love your videos till you sell out your soul. No, we're not selling out.
No, it's basically, it says you're a sellout, Brandon. Love your videos till you sell out your soul to corporate and lies. Good comment, as most cops. I pray for your wife and children.
Okay, thank you.
That was one you don't read.
Hey, it's fine. Everybody's got their opinions.
Dean said I sent that video because I thought it was something you were trying to do with them and you'd be able to use it.
Yeah, we got something. Yeah, Leighton Park.
Lisa said, here's an idea. Does your high school have an ag department? Talk to the teacher and see if you were to buy the materials, could they build or weld some gates for you?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Are y'all planning on getting rabbits and pigs? No.
No.
Eventually, pigs, yes, we will get some pigs for meat. Not any coony coons or anything small. We want the big ones that are good for the bacon and all the meat and stuff. But rabbits, we did that, and that's not something we want to do anymore. Hello, everybody, just hopping on. Grounds Family Farm. It's all good. I've been called lots of names over my life, and I answer to most.
Hey, I'm the same way. I'm used to it. I know you are as well.
Can't wait till he sees what Neil sent him. Oh no.
It ought to be shocking.
Lisa, my children and I would love to be able to get some land and get away from living in town. Miss having animals and being able to grow my own garden.
Well, we just purchased some stuff to start our garden, so I don't know if we'll get it planted before we leave. Maybe. We'll see. I know the kids are excited.
Are we getting rid of Jack and Jill?
I
think we've decided to go ahead and get rid of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just waiting for a good time. Hey, that camera you put up, is there a monthly fee with it for your service?
So on the camera, the way that Eufy Cam works is you can have, we run it off Wi-Fi, or you can actually get a what is it, a data plan where they send you a SIM card and it runs off data. So if you have Wi-Fi, I'm telling y'all, see where the gate is at the very up here by the road, and we have no problem viewing it.
Have you tested your cameras yet by running and seeing how much it can see you?
Oh yeah,
pretty much, yeah.
Them things are.
Earlier, I was calling Brandon because I was at the store and I was going to see if he needed anything, and he was ignoring my phone calls. I was pretty upset with him. No, but I kept getting notifications, and it was him outside. He was either videoing or he was doing something with the animals.
What I like about it is, from one like this one here. Oh, here you can't see it. It says vehicle, so it goes through. It'll pick out vehicle motion, and then it'll pick out people as well. Let's see. I went through and fed.
That's the one I seen. So that was probably about 320, 310, 315.
But like that, it picks up the horses. So I don't have it where to actually track the horses.
Why is that one black and white?
Because it's dark. Let's see.
I thought you had it in like black and white mode.
I've got some that, let me find a human. So it's hard to tell on there because see how it's tracking me now?
It's following him.
I'm going through watering the chickens and stuff. And you can set it on a 20-minute record, or you can set it on a 50-minute record. It's just whatever you choose.
This is the one I seen you. I didn't turn the volume up, but yeah, he was over there with the animals. But I like the whole, you can move it and stuff. Oh, Aussie Cool's VIP member.
Awesome. Yeah, so I believe it is a monthly fee. I'm going to say it was like $7 a month if you got the data plan. Yeah, I really like the cameras, though. They're really good. think, let's see. Please pray for my family. I got burnt across my belly. 1-year-old granddaughter and others in the house came down with infection. A is struggling. No, we will definitely keep you in our prayers. Hey, Ron, how are you? Good evening, Stephanie and Brandon from Ontario, Canada. When he says, please pray for my husband, he is in so much pain with his cancer. Yes, we will definitely do that. I am so sorry to hear that, Wendy.
Tell Lori good night.
Good night, Lori. Hopefully you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Hello, Stephanie and Brendan. Any more chickens for Cat? Maybe soon if we get some Orpingtons. You still with the department? I am part-time. Put the ashes from your burns in the garden of Fanta. Really, I did not know that. In the future, I'd like to see dig a water well. Yeah, that would be nice. But one thing, if you have a water well here in Oklahoma, they will disconnect your water, especially if you have it tapped to your house. I've heard you plant on Good Friday for your garden to do well. Might have to try that. What does everybody think about this time change? Man, actually, okay, everything's changed now. It's 9:30. That's one thing I hate is trying to get all the clocks changed back to what they were. Yep, Tina's doing some fishing again. Just finished watching your video. Awesome. Thank you so much. Today's video was Steph's. Yeah, we had a bunch of kids here today. I was actually kind of worried about hers getting hit for kid content. Yeah, it'd be great if you get alerted for coyotes. Yeah, we've got several of them coming around here, but we're going to try something different. I think our cameras are scaring the coyotes away because there's a sound in the camera, and then the coyote immediately turns and runs. Yep. Jack and Jill are the older donkeys, or the big donkeys. Hey guys, nice to meet you all. I love your farm. Well, thank you so much for hopping in. We've gained so many new subscribers, and I'm really thankful of it, and I'm glad that y'all come over here because we actually went to eat the other day locally, and there was a older lady sitting at the table, and as soon as we walked in, she said that she watched her videos and she loved them, and she just loves how we are normal and we show normal life stuff. And that's what I told her. I was like, it's honestly, we don't know what's really going to happen that day. We just grab the camera, go outside, and start recording. Now that I'm here full time, I'm always doing chores. And today's video that we recorded, you will see how how much can go on so quick here on the farm. Like you plan to do something, but then you look over and you got goat over here having babies. So then you got to move her over to a pen, and we moved her up to the mama pen, and then we go back to the hay stuff. Then we have some creepy, some weird stuff going on in the roadway, and then we had another baby. Yeah, so it was crazy. I need a camera that will run 8 to 10 hours. Them cameras will definitely work. You just got to wait for everybody's video. Yeah, I know some of y'all think I can't hold secrets, but boy, do I have some deep secrets. And when we get to reveal them, or if we ever get to reveal them, everything will finally make sense.
I didn't realize how burnt I was until I looked in the mirror.
Yeah,
I got told at practice today. Someone came up and said, "Hey, I love your farm videos."
Yeah, so it is getting more. We're getting used to. We got recognized outside of town. We
like in the city, and
which is fine. I mean, if you see us and you want to talk to us, come up to us. That ain't no problem.
Tell us.
So the
That's today.
So the other day we're walking. I lost my train of thought. So the other day was walking into Tractor Supply. This was the most funniest thing, and we come to this door, and this guy just cashed out, and he just paid, and he put his hands on his basket, and he looked up to roll out, and he sat there, and he was like starstruck, and he was like, I watch your videos. I watch your videos. And I was like, oh, really? So we sit there and talk to him for a little bit. But I think that's really cool. That it's awesome. I mean, I'm the same way, when I meet people, like if I was to ever meet Granger Smith, that's my dream one day. And there's a whole backstory to that because he helped me get through something. He don't even know he helped me get through something. But yeah. That's one person I would really, really like to meet in person, and I just love that he's such a godly man. Yeah, he's awesome.
So thanks for the recommendation on the mics. They are awesome.
Yes, they are, and I will say from time to time, which I carry mine in my.
That's why it's always dead.
My pocket. So I will. Like, I don't know what kind of phone you have. Ours is the new phone, so you got these kind of connections. I will say, go ahead and get on Amazon and order you a couple extra pieces like this. So if it does fall and it breaks, don't
or you lose it because it's so small.
Yeah, don't think you've lost a $400 set of mics. You can get these off of Amazon for $25 a piece, but it's better than having to pay for the whole setup. But
can I hold the secrets about?
Yeah. Do what?
So Steph can't hold the secrets.
How many baby goats do you have? We have 33 right now.
I don't know.
The camera is way cool. When we get here in North Carolina. I'm excited to see your family. I know I'm counting down. Tomorrow will be 9 days. We're super excited to get to meet each and every one of y'all, and then to get to meet other new people and get to see our friends again. And it's only like 3.5 hours, but that's a long drive. But we love to get to visit with everyone. Comes together.
I've seen several famous folks here in Nashville, Tennessee, but I just think they are people just like anyone else. Only time I asked for an autograph was from Goober, left alone. Yeah, that's how I feel. If I met someone that was famous or something, I feel like I would be the same as if I met just someone I know.
So I'm kind of the same way. Once you get in law enforcement, you deal with famous people. For one, we have concerts and stuff here, and we help them get to bus, and sometimes we'll sit on the bus and wait for them to get out, and so it is cool. It's cool that you get to sit there and talk to them, and they feel comfortable talking to you, and they just it's amazing. Who was that one that we was watching up here?
Casey Donahue.
Yeah, Casey Donahue. Well, I was sitting there after they popped the fireworks. It was 4th of July, and we were sitting on beside his bus, and he walked on his bus and got him a beer, and he was sitting there drinking, and we are just sitting back and just letting him do his thing, and he just kind of come up and he started talking to us, and I remember he leaned back and he was like, "Man, it's crazy." He was like, "This time tomorrow, I will be sitting in the Bahamas." I'm like, "Do what?" He was like, "Yep, I'm leaving here to get on a plane to be in the Bahamas." I was like, "Yeah, it must be nice, but I'm not getting on a plane."
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Donna.
What's the name of the camera you're using, Brandon? How much is it?
Eufy, and I'm not for sure. There's a link in that last video I posted with the goat.
Kathy says, I met both of you at the expo last year. Brandon was very outgoing. Stephanie seemed a little bashful. Y'all were both so nice.
I will say she has broke through. It seemed like each year she's got better and better. Steph used to be the quiet one. Yeah.
And I try to kind of stay back to, like, especially at the expos, there's so many people trying to talk to so many different people. And so I try to keep it kind of quick and short and sweet. And just so, and plus, I mean, working headquarters, I may be running to go get something for that they need in headquarters and stuff like that. So I have to make it short and sweet. But
I'm excited about them starting your new house. Do you have an actual picture of the outside style you choose?
I don't have a picture of the outside. We do have it, but it's in all of our files and stuff from the other house.
Yeah.
So it's put up in storage.
What did you think about the chicken nesting boxes? Hey, those things are amazing. Like I say, we're going to get more when we get our other pins. Some of the hens are actually getting in the empty boxes now and laying their eggs, and the eggs are coming down to the bottom. So it's working.
Leonard Mountain Homestead was we will have stickers with us to give out.
Awesome. I know we should have got some more. We got No, we're just about out of those.
Yeah.
I wanted to get some cards with QR codes, but I didn't get around to it.
What happened on the road? Are we talking about like the road getting done? It's just kind of packed in, and
I don't know if that, or I kind of mentioned the two guys we saw the Addison saw.
You did mention that.
We had something weird happen yesterday. We left the house. When we left the house, I noticed two individuals on the side of the road, and they just, I don't know, they just kept looking back and forth, and stopped, and it's like we topped the hill and then turned back around because I was just curious, what they was doing, because we don't have people walking out here on the side of the road. So I actually need to get a hold of Ryan. He actually come out to check out, see what was going on. And then again today, they showed up. So I'm not for sure what's going on. We got cameras, so we're going to keep a close eye on it. I hate the time change. Need to leave it to what it is now. I agree 100%. I will definitely take this time. Trying to catch up here. Can't hear the sound? Huh. So just another day on the farm, huh? Yep. Just another day on the farm. There's Ed Kirkpatrick. I forgot to send you a text, buddy.
Let that one go.
Let's see.
Oh, you can turn it to make it bigger. And James said, "Did Red Bear have her puppies yet? Just messing with you, little Brandon. Love your family videos and lives." Yeah, he noticed earlier what Neil said something earlier about it.
See, this is them walking right now, but you'll see when he gets to that post, he turns and looks at me and grabs his waistband. You can't see his head turn there, but he actually turns back and looks at me, and he's grabbing his waistband. I don't know if he's just taunting me or what it is, but we will see.
Got them on video though.
Yeah, and they go on further up. It's
way up there.
We got to figure out what's up with these guys.
No, OMG, I got my hat, shirt, magnet, and sticker. Those stickers and magnets, wow, those are top grade. I worked at a label sticker magnet company. Those are really nice.
Yeah, we tried to, we've ordered stickers from other places that we didn't even send out because they wasn't good. So we try, if we send them out, we want to make sure they're good.
MC Kevin said, "Are the kids going to Expo?" No, they have what's that word? They have not requirements, obligations. They have obligations at home. Yeah. I wanted to make sound smart, but that didn't work out.
Chris said, "Brandy, do you can you tell me the name of the enclosure pin's name is called? Y'all have chickens." I will have to go look that up. I will find out tomorrow. If you just get on Tractor Supply's website, they're actual dog kennels that we've turned into chicken coops, but they work perfect. I don't know when the last day of school is.
What else is near y'all that they would be walking to? That's the thing. We live in the country, like way down in the country where there's only some houses. Like you don't just walk to the store. It's 15 minutes to the store from our house. So
yeah,
Lauren said probably pulling up their baggy pants.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Meg doesn't like spring time change. Mondays at work are hard enough without the stress of time change. I like it in the sense of you get to do more things at nighttime because it doesn't get dark till 8:30 sometimes. But it's also gets a little bit more stressful at nighttime only because we may be in the middle of hauling hay or videoing something else, or we might be in the middle of doing something that needs to be done, and it get to be about 8 o'clock when it's bedtime, 7:30ish, starts showers. I mean, it gets a little bit stressful in the evenings.
But once we get a house, it'll get a lot easier because we have more showers.
Yeah. How's Mama doing with the 3 legs? Is she getting around okay still? Yeah, she's doing. You couldn't even tell she had 3 legs except looking at her.
Yeah, she's doing amazing.
See, this is. I bet they'll come when we go to Expo. I have a feeling the same thing.
It never fails.
You know what we'll do is we'll go to the Expo and Brandon be like, "Hey, we need a 4-hour, or how long does it get to get there? 3 hours. So we need a 6-hour break, and we'll have to run home and take a picture or something." No, we wouldn't do that. But
yeah, so that's the deal. Yesterday when we seen them, I didn't stop just because I had the family with me. If I was by myself, I would have. But both times I've had the family, but I'll find out later.
Kathy, that's what I do. The kids' bedtime 8 o'clock. They don't usually go to sleep until about 9, though. Sometimes maybe even a little bit later. But that's me. Cleaning is my nighttime chore, unless it's live night. If it's live night, it'll get done the next day.
And seems like we have a bunch of those, but that's fine. We enjoy interacting with y'all.
Diane says, "Hi guys. One of my biggest wish is to come to the Oki Expo to meet so many of my favorite YouTubers. It would be a huge trip from Australia." That would be pretty far.
Here's one that says, "Hey Steph, the red goat. I think you call her Ginger. You asked one day if we thought she would have 2 or 3 kids. Has she had her baby? Had them
Red
yet?
Bear.
Red Bear.
Yeah, that was Red Bear.
She's still waiting.
Yeah, we thought she was the one having her kid today, but it wasn't her.
Yeah, we think it was one of her kids from a couple years ago."
Yep. Hello, hello, hello.
James said, "Did Red Bear have her puppies yet?" Oh, I know you're just kidding. No, not yet.
Apparently, those guys must not know you are Oklahoma sheriff, and you need to get authorities up there to check them out. I wouldn't want them walking around my family that close. Yeah, that's just what he did.
Yeah.
Make sure you have lots of signs posted. They are a good deterrent too. Yes, we do have quite a few posted. We used to have some posted, and then we'd notice they was taken off. Hey, Miss Endell.
As I may come across as unfriendly at first, I hate talking with people, new people. So yes, I used to be the same way because back in the day I couldn't talk to people not unless I had liquid courage. But once I got got law enforcement, I can talk to anybody. So yep, even people that talk trash, they could sit there and I need to find that video. You remember that little girl that just got in my face? Oh, I want to take my belt off and just beat her.
Oh.
Oh my god.
When he was on duty?
Yeah, she was 13 years old and she was MFing me and blah blah blah. And I was just trying to
talk like a gangster.
Oh man, it was crazy. Well, she just turned 18, so I can show the video now.
We ain't going to them.
It'd take me hours to find it.
Just got on. How's the new cameras doing? They're doing really good.
Good. There's Steve. How are you, Steve, from Los Angeles?
Hey, Steve.
I was just thinking about you today. I was on the backhoe. For some reason, it popped up in my head about Steve. I don't know what it was.
I'd go ask him, can I help you?
These days, you don't do that. Not unless you got something with you.
I didn't think about that.
What?
I got back on the Tractor Supply thing because you know how they're always asking, "Can I help you?"
Oh,
I thought that's what you were talking about. It might be, yeah, it's probably what you're talking about. That went, shoo. Okay, I'm back in it. Hello from Florida, Tony says. A 13-year-old, that's horrible.
Oh, it was brutal. And I told her when she was 11 years old, I handcuffed her and I put her in the vehicle and I transported her a long ways off to a juvenile detention center. Sure enough, and I told her on the way back to court, I said, if you don't change your ways, you're going to be on the way to prison. And she's 18 years old and she is very, very close to going to prison now.
These lives help know someone. When we do our lives, we actually let others come up that we talk to all the time to come on panel. When we have the meetup in April, we are going to have so much fun.
That's awesome. And that's the one at Lake Keller, I believe.
Brianna sent $19.99. Thank you so much.
We greatly appreciate it. That's a bag of dog food. We got to get rid of. I can't wait until 11 days. 11 days.
I said, Brandon, you may run into that girl again. If she was that bad as a 13-year-old, probably has gotten a lot worse now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We just got him with a stolen vehicle not too long ago. Yep.
I just started watching 3 weeks ago. Your channel is a breath of clean air to watch after all the craziness going on in the world.
Well, thank you. We just live our lives. I mean, I know sometimes, people don't like it that we show everything, but, I feel that with y'all watching and y'all are so invested, y'all know everything about the farm. And I just love it because there's so many people out there that don't have people, don't have family, and y'all, we're all family here. And because believe it or not, I mean, we can make these videos all day long, but if you don't watch them and invest your time in them, we can't grow our farm. So, um, I mean, just like I say, always, we can't thank y'all enough. And that's not just my channel. That's every channel out there. And we get so many emails like, "How'd you grow? How'd you, how'd you do this? Or can you give me a shout out? Or this and that." If you want something bad enough, you'll go get it. And one thing is, like yesterday, for instance, this week we had one of those deals. Like I posted on a Wednesday, but I did an ad video, and they wanted it out on the 8th, and then the very next day would be my day to post. So you got 3 videos in the row there. I have not missed a video posting every 48 hours in over 3 years, I think. 3 years. So if you want something, it's out there. You just got to work hard to get it.
I was going to click on something. Because I'm not watching Facebook on my phone. Wherever you were.
Who was it?
Gail. She said something. Not sure. I don't even know where your Facebook is.
Right here?
No. There's a long one. That's why I was going to click on it. I will find it.
A video. Yeah.
Oh, and I can't do it on here. I don't even remember what it was about. But she said there again, do you in Oklahoma still have detention centers?
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Man, I wish I knew what that was.
And that's the deal is, there's days that we record feeding the animal. That might be all we got going on. We just bring our life along.
I told my 4 kids I will pay 1 speeding ticket or bail you out only 1 time. James, I haven't been able to find your videos and your site for quite a while. I miss you and your wonderful family, Florida. Huh.
From Florida.
Good evening from Southwest Louisiana. I hope everyone is doing well.
Melissa says, I love watching all your videos. Thank you so much.
Did you fix the hole in the front of the tractor?
So that is not, it did not go in the radiator. It just, the plastic.
You can't even really tell.
No, you
like
can't tell.
Popped back together.
But I mean, later on I may, and I thought about this, is going ahead and getting some type of guard to put around there so that don't happen. I don't know why there isn't one there.
You would think there would be. Ding, ding, ding. You hit the nail on the head there. Got to put the time in and work in.
Yep. It's a lot of work. I usually go to Turner Falls every summer. I think I am not going to be able to make it this summer. Yeah, it stays busy.
Wide Open Adventure says, being from Oklahoma myself, it is good to see you guys doing so good and growing. God bless.
Awesome. Thank you so much for hopping on here. And like I said, there's a tons of new ones in here tonight, and I'm just trying to learn the icons here.
Katie says, my husband says he enjoys listening to your videos. I watch you on the computer while he plays his game on the TV.
Yep, that's awesome.
We still have the kangaroo.
No, we got rid of the kangaroo. You know what's crazy though is my dad. Is it dad or is there? My dad watches every
both of them
single video. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. We go in their house and I hear my voice all the time. I'm like, oh my gosh. But it's neat. I will say, since we moved out here, it has, and I have took early leave with the sheriff's office and out here at the farm. It has brought me closer together with my family. I will say probably the attitude would it. Attitude might have changed. There's another word I'm thinking. It's one of those deals that it's hard to let your guard down, when you're at work and you got that mindset. But now that you don't go out there every day, that guard's not so much. I don't know. It's just weird, but it has brought us closer together.
There's Tony, archive win in the woods. So Brandon, you are showing people how we all should be teaching our kids and raising families. Please don't stop.
No, I don't. Not only that is one day we're going to go back and watch all this on, when we're old, and their kids can watch it as well.
Doris says Kayson was very proud when he said he was driving the stop sign.
Yes, and this I hate that we can't show them, but the kids do. They drive the tractor, they drive side by side, they drive cars. Leighton, anytime the truck's parked somewhere on the property, all we can just tell him to go get it. So it's amazing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dean said the lady in Tractor Supply today asked me if she could help me with anything. I said, "What's the best deal for today?" She said it was half duck, and I said, "Who would buy half a duck? She might be half price."
yeah, that's one thing about Tractor Supply. They will greet everybody that comes in. Uh, look here, Nickers always says each puppy comes with a month's supply, right?
Um,
I would probably do that just to get rid of them.
month supply of what?
Of food.
No, I'm making a joke
Oh.
out of it. I know she's talking about food.
Oh, you're fine. We just hop on here and just visit with y'all. We haven't gave out no. We didn't really have no big news tonight. I will say that I will say that let y'all know that Oscar has passed. He passed peacefully himself, and we didn't have to do it. When I found him, it was one of those deals that I felt bad, but I'm glad he passed on his own. I just I can't put down one of my own animals. I just can't.
Kevin said, Stephanie, just so you know, Izzy abandoned your channel for Brandon's live from today since he got all those animals on it. You're generally her nightly bedtime routine. So she must like animals more than kids because usually kids just want to watch kids. And that's mine today.
That do y'all? I mean, I go out in the animal yard at least 2 times a day and just hang out there, but most time in the mornings. But I don't know if y'all like that. We may do that every now and then. I'm not going to do it long. Maybe 15, 20 minutes. Hang out with them and just. I wished I had a camera just to follow everywhere and y'all could see because I know there's so many of y'all that just love the animals.
Dean said, I still didn't get a tracker. I have to check my mailbox every day.
I don't know why.
Well, did he order one or did we just mail something or like was it on Wix?
A second. Oh, I'll look at it again.
Guess that's a yes.
Yeah, it's on Wix.
Farm kids learn how to drive early. Around here, they can get a special day driving permit at 14 to drive on the farm. Yeah,
that's what
they can do
here.
here too. And Leighton just told me about that. I didn't know that. He's seen it on YouTube somewhere.
Gary.
Yeah, that's where it was. If you need me to come get a puppy, I can do that to help.
Who said that?
Our Honda Naramore.
Well,
if
just shoot me a message.
Yep.
Because one thing is the shoes. Go ahead and read some comments. Let me fix this.
Cindy says, Stephanie and Brandon, I have 3 children, all in their 40s, and I am in more contact with you all and know more that's going on in your life than theirs.
Well, that's I hate that, but you know what? That's the reason why we spend so much time on here is because if I could only just share some of the emails with that we get, it's amazing. You would see what I'm talking about. People that are in a nursing home or people that are left home, and you know, it's amazing that we get to be a part of their life and they get to be a part of ours.
This is hello, Stephanie and Brandon. I'm still laughing, Stephanie. The skunk tastes like chicken. Did I say that?
Oh, I don't know.
I could have. I mean, I wouldn't put it past
The
me.
skunk was pretty raunchy for sure.
I was so proud of Leighton trapping that bobcat and Kayson getting a raccoon. He was so funny when he said he's saving him. He wants to cut off a tail and tie it to one of the dogs to make them a coon dog, just like on Where the Red Fern Grows.
I just don't.
But I don't know about all that.
I don't either. And that's what I told him is just like, that's, I wish we'd get one of our other little dogs to do that because that would be really, really neat. Um, maybe well, I don't want well, I mean, he could take our puppy and do that because it's raccoons or varmints, predators, and they would chase them.
And Brogan says, take a plaque with your logo and put it on the hull of the tractor grill.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I may just do that.
You want your kids to get into their own life, but don't want them to forget where they come from. Yep. Okay, seeing my faith shirt. That's my favorite shirt. I thought I was going to get blood on it today, too. Yes, you did say that. I thought Brandon was going to throw up because he walked away from that skunk twice. That's why I said I could see myself saying that, but I just don't remember saying it. I said that today about something else too. No, it wasn't about taste like chicken. Aunt Brooke was asking how a turkey egg tastes. Like, how does it taste different than a chicken egg? And I was like, I hear it tastes like there's more protein or something in it, but I don't know the exact words I said, but it's something around those lines.
Deb says, I love your two channels. My problem is the long, late lives, but that's okay if it's too late for this old lady. I always watch the others. Hugs from Debbie from Washington. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I know it's late, and honestly, I'm hoping we can stick with the 9 o'clock, but now that the day is longer, we're getting more hours in, so I'm hoping it don't move to 10. But we will see. That's just the only free time that we have to ourselves that we can be with y'all. And there will be times once we get the house, the kids can be a part of it. Just not enough room for them all to be in here.
Yeah.
Yep, the kangaroo went to a new home. My grandpa taught me how to drive at 8 years old. Yes, I can remember me getting to ride. Well, back then, it was a four-wheeler. If you got to ride a four-wheeler back when I was a kid, that was something. Sounds like when I was grew up with responsibilities. Yes, you teach them at a young age. They will learn for sure. Brandon, love your heart, but one of the responsibilities of having animals is separating them pains and suffering. I was disappointed that you let him suffer the last few weeks waiting for someone else. So I wouldn't say he suffered. I just knew that it was coming soon. Honestly, I think he ended up getting a cold or something. But I mean, I just couldn't go out there and off him. I just couldn't.
Brenda said, when you said I let my husband hear it and sent him at work laughing. Congrats on the 100K. Now we have to get your channel there, Steph. I love your walks with the animal. Thanks, Barbara.
Because I know y'all was joking. I just had the ponies escape or see, where's that?
Have the ponies escaped into the mama goat pen anymore? How is that one baby that got picked up by its head?
That baby's doing good, and they have not got back into the mama's pen. I don't know. They just basically what happens is those goats from each side they hit heads, and it busted the wire, and that's the reason why now we go around checking all the wires.
I got tickled at Brandon. I thought he was going to lose it. Also, you handled it better than I would have.
Do what?
The skunk.
Oh.
Tasting like chicken. Heck yeah, it wraps up our day. I like the late lives.
Oh, Ed said I would have left the dead skunk in the trap till the next rainy day. Well, we would, but that's our busy area. But you are right. That's probably not a bad idea.
What? Why? Because it soaks the smell out?
No, it just lets the smell go away.
Will you ever get peacocks again?
Possibly, yes. Right now, the turkeys are amazing. I've got one of the white turkeys that follows me everywhere, kind of like with Jerry, but she will, I think, eventually be side by side trained.
That I think she's gonna lay a nest in the side by side.
Yeah.
But Brandon's dad and stepmom came out today, or no, it was yesterday, or yeah, it was yesterday, and she said, "I guess y'all got a turkey farm now, huh?"
I just love walking outside and all of them there.
Happy birthday, Kay. I learned to drive my dad's old Dodge pickup when I was 15. And now I'm 61 and still driving an old Dodge pickup.
The only thing I never, you probably don't even remember this. One thing I don't remember I never could figure out is the standard on a gear shift. I know it's called something else. Somebody knows what I'm talking about.
Nope. That was before my day. Well, I'm caught up. Nick said on the column.
Yeah. On the.
What are you talking about?
But there was.
Oh.
Three. I think it was 3-gear column or something like that.
Yeah, that was before me. Like before I drove and stuff.
Dean said
3 speed on the column.
3-speed on the column. That's it.
Manual.
Dean said, "Thanks, Brennan. I got one now." All right, I had them pulled up, but I thought I printed them earlier because we got everything packed.
Everybody's saying 3 on the tree.
3 on the tree. I think I remember 3. No.
Everybody's saying 3 on the tree.
I think that's right. Yeah.
3 speed on tree. Yeah, y'all. I don't know what y'all talking about. Brandon, that's what I learned to drive on. Now I know some cars still have it's an automatic, like you have your drive. How does that go? Your park, reverse, neutral, drive, and then here at the bottom you have shift 1 and shift 2. Remember, was that our Journey that had that?
Yeah, I think so.
And we never used it, but I mean, I think Brandon used it once just to kind of show that what it was or whatever. But a slapstick. My first car was a 4 on the floor. Like a
4 on the floor.
69 Toyota Corona, a beauty. My mom taught me how to drive 3 on a tree. Why do they call it 3 on a tree? Was there only three shifts?
Three gears, yeah.
Pedals and gears. I think there's a lot of older ones on here. Left alone.
That's crazy.
Ready to be born
That's
again.
One I'll learn to drive on.
Steph, it's like the stock shift where you have to change gear as you drive first, second, but it was on the dashboard like an automatic. Lower gears in case you want to manual shift. I learned on an 82 Ford Bronco standard shift.
That's crazy.
3 on a tree and 4 on the floor.
Now, I tell you, Jack and his dad, Ken, they refurbish a lot of those older vehicles. And that boy right there probably knows exactly how to drive one. He's so smart.
I tell the kids it was from the 1900s.
So what's the verdict on the garden this year? We got some potatoes, we got some corn, we got some things. I'm hoping we will probably wait to get it planted until after the expo. That way we're going to be home to take care of everything.
Yeah, with Ed said, I tell the kids it's from the 1900s. That's like, because I was born 91, so I guess it was a little bit before 2000s, a little bit further. Stick shift.
Huh.
That's what Connie said. Never heard of 3 on a tree. Around here, it's called stick shift. I'd rather drive a stick shift than an automatic. My grandpa used to have a Model T. I rode in it once.
A Model T?
What's that? Just a vehicle.
Yeah, it's a vehicle. That's what amazes me about Jack. He knows everything.
Kathy said, "Who are you calling old, you young whippersnapper?"
Gail says some people think farm animals are just farm animals, but they are not. They are fur babies. I love all fur babies, but love Chihuahuas. Won't get another one as I cannot take care of it as it should be taken care of. Yes, and that's the deal. I love all those animals, or we all love the animals. And it's so amazing to see my nephew come out here, and that boy will stay outside from daylight to dark. He's got a rope. He likes trying to rope the goats, which it's always Skittles. Skittles just has fun playing with him.
Like the 91, good grief, Steph, you're just a baby. I know it. Susan said, "Heck, Steph, if you were born in 91, I'm old enough to be your mom. My son was born in 90. Yep. I'm so old, had to walk a mile to school, uphill there and back."
Listen, I remember that. I remember
I used to walk to school.
I really think my grandfather probably did, because he would tell me that he would. I know. I kept looking at that door. I was like, "What's wrong with that door?" It is an eyelash.
Long eyelash or eyebrow or eyelash, one or the other. Yeah, I used to walk. How many blocks do you think from my house to my school? Probably 6, 7 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
It was good ways. I mean, it was me and my 2 sisters, but well, usually it was just me and my sister. Sometimes it was just me.
But like, I wouldn't do that nowadays. Mm-mm. Like with our kids,
we wouldn't even though if our kids lived like across the street, there's no way.
It's so crazy.
Born.
Hello, Kathy.
Oh no, that was 83. Never mind. Steph's little farm said it was before I was born in 1963.
1963. My grandpa used to have a Model T.
Tuesday. I grew up. We had to know everything about the car we drove. We girls grew up in shop class.
You probably knew how to jump start a car or fix a flat. I'm gonna tell you, it shocks me today that there is some guys out there that do not know how to change a flat tire. Yeah, like I pulled up behind one night, and I really thought he was joking with me. Like literally, he did not know. But I ended up changing it for him. But it's crazy. I'm glad all my kids will know.
Yeah, that's something I could do before Brandon. Dean said, I realized today you cannot drive down the highway and video for 5 minutes without filming $3 family dollar stores. My grandpa took it completely apart and put it back together in his barn, got it running and extra parts left over. Awesome. My baby was born in 90, first grandchild in 2003, first great grand in 2020.
Well, this is Nick or Zoe?
It was both.
Both. So I was watching. I was watching Jason and Brooke yesterday, I believe it was, or maybe it was this morning. And they was kind of calling your age out, saying you was a young pup.
Yeah, it's still both.
But I thought I was just like couldn't believe that the way he talked that you're a whole bunch younger than him.
You trying to offend them or something?
No, I
I'm just kidding.
just like because Jason, I don't remember what they was talking about. Is something I don't remember.
It's a let's do a goat rodeo.
A goat rodeo.
Good night, Marilyn. They said, I want to say they, but that could be anybody. Nick and Zoe, we were always told if you could rope a goat, you could rope anything. Good practice.
Yeah, he loves it, and he plays with Skittles. But if we was to put a video out there of that, oh gosh, it would be terrible. I mean, because a lot of people don't understand kids on the farm. They really don't. And all I bet he catches him maybe two times, and the way he catches him, takes the rope up there and put it, because Skittles will just stay there. But kids are going to be kids.
Right, so try walking to school in a blizzard in Canada. That's one thing. If it ever rained or anything, we obviously got a ride to school.
Hello, Brandon and Steph. Eddy, how are you? I hope you and your family and animals are doing well. Hello from Conway,
Twitty?
UK. Yeah, well, that's what it was coming like Conway Twitty, UK. Well, thank you so much for stopping in.
Setting all my kids are older than you. They were born in 83, 85, 88. This one was born in 83.
What? Who said that?
That was Kathy.
Oh, yeah, I was 83.
I don't even trust putting the kids on the bus nowadays. So that's what I like about our, which it could be because we're smaller, so the bus isn't like
hey Jeff, how are you?
Full of kids. But I know the bus driver and
Kevin said it's ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Both.
My dad said we had to learn to drive a standard. He said anyone could stir a car. I am so thankful I can drive a standard.
Oh my. I dated a guy a long time ago. She made sure to put a long time ago who couldn't go to work because he had to wait for his dad to come change his tire. I went outside and showed him how and had it done before his dad showed up. Oh, girl.
That'd be embarrassing for the guy.
Oh, they were mistaking. We're closer to the same age. Okay.
Oh, Zoe's the younger one.
Okay. I was wondering. So, I mean, I watch a lot of lives, but like I don't really comment on like Daniels or Jason's or Dutch's or anybody like that because they have so many comments on there that they can't read them anyways. But yeah, I enjoy their talks.
My dad would not let me drive until I could change the towel and change the oil.
That's a good deal. Jeff said they're removing my cancer mask the 21st of this month. Well,
Awesome.
praise God. Brandon is a young one too. Yes, I guess I'm the big 4-0.
Debbie said, I call AAA road to service. There's no way I could change a tire. I would have a hard time getting myself off the ground. You all youngins.
So this one here is you're right. That's already ran through my head. I bet you won't raise meat birds. You won't be able to process them. You have a and then it cuts off. So I have processed meat birds with Mike and Tanya with Valor Family Farm. And we thought about getting some because we are learning to eat. I know it sounds crazy, but we just got used to eating the eggs from our chickens.
Scrambled eggs.
It's just a mind thing. You know, we're eating Fred now. So it's a mind thing, but hopefully eventually, we get to that point where I was watching KG the other day and he caught a skunk and ate it. I don't think I could ever eat a skunk.
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, but yeah, he said it smelled like others too.
Zoe says I tease Nick all the time about being an old man because he's 9 years older than me. I do the same thing because this one's 8 years older than me. I turned 65 on January 16th. I grew up in country in Ontario, Canada, but now living in Corona, California.
Corona, California. Oh, Linda says March 21st, I will be flying to Oklahoma to meet you all. That is awesome.
Awesome.
Is that a lion? That's a lion and a tiger.
Yeah.
Lion and a tiger. Just remember, when you meet us, tell me a lion and a tiger, and I'm going to remember you.
Sure. Tell me Linda, and I'll think you're one of the Lindas I know. Tony's back. He's on the phone. I would like to raise rabbits for food, but I can kill anything. Yeah, we'll get there, maybe. It smells like a skunk when you eat it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
But I don't think I could eat anything I raised and loved like a pet.
This is I've turned 50 this fall. I just pray to God I make it to 50. Bless you.
I don't think I could. Oh, I just read that. Just kidding. I found that if you process chickens myself, I can't eat them, so I have to have someone else do it. See, and that's what we do with the deer now, the cow. Probably if we have chickens, we will probably have them.
We will process them.
You think we will eventually?
Yeah, the meat chickens. I don't. I think I would have a issue with the meat chickens. I don't because we've already processed them.
You didn't eat them though.
No, we didn't eat them, but we processed. I mean, we might not get a bunch of them at first, but eventually we will need more freezers and stuff because I'm so tired of paying the expensive price for food at the grocery store.
If you plan on eating them, don't name them. Yeah, like we ain't gonna eat cowboy.
No.
Bonnie said we are also flying in on the 21st. We can't wait.
Bunny, which one's
very bottom? She just posted.
Oh, I'm not there yet.
You're pretty much there because you're right there at where I am.
I don't think Kayson would let you process his chickens. No, we wouldn't be able to process them up there.
We would let them know that this group is for eating.
But I will tell you, there's a chocolate one up there that his day might be coming here pretty quick.
Kevin said, when you raise meat birds, we can pack up the plucker and come out for a processing party.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope which I ain't going to say we'll wait till we get a house built and y'all can stay in this because I mean that might be the end of the year. But
I like that you said the end of this year, though.
yeah, this will be amazing. Yeah, I do think I went the wrong color with the white trim and stuff. To be honest,
We should have just upped the price a little bit and went with the wood.
I think we will probably go back and just get wood and put wood in here because the white trim, it's just one of those deals you could try to go cheap, but yeah, it's not very good.
Tony said, Brandon, I have all the tools you need to freezer camp your meat birds.
Sweet, that's awesome. Let's see, like Daniel in Houston, crow hunting and eating crow. I can't do that. I will say that Daniel can eat some things. I mean, I think I've seen him eat some raccoon.
Yeah, he's eating a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff. Even Emily, I've seen her taste some stuff, and I'm like, I don't know how that girl's doing it. Kevin said, when you have 6 people in a tiny house, what's 4 more?
Right?
Hey, we do have a camper next door. It's not livable anymore. We
It's
turned
full
off
of
the
it's full
everything.
of storage now, but
Mm,
eventually, I'm gonna start an incubator and put in there. I was supposed to do it today, but they had ball practice, so we have to do something. We got 60 something eggs up there now.
you have to do it after school now, right after school, because they all got practice tomorrow.
I'm just gonna set it while he's at school and just show him when he gets home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't really, he cares about them, but he cares more about them, something coming out of them rather than setting them. We raised chickens for meat and eggs when I was a kid. If I had the additional income to support a tiny farm, I would be still doing that.
Well, you're right, and I'm just very thankful that we're able to do it because of the social media platform, Facebook and YouTube, and I pray to God that this continues for however long, and because I love my animals, I do, but they do get expensive feeding, and that's one reason that we're going to go ahead and take 4 babies to the sale, and we're going to try to find each week take 4 and try to get rid of them that way.
Ed said, yep, I knew it. The camper is going to be full of chickens.
Yeah.
How's the turkey eggs coming along?
The turkey eggs,
there's 9.
She's probably
9.
getting pretty close to setting. But I think
9 of those. I think we have 3 of the white chicken.
Yeah.
Or white turkey.
I think I'm going to go ahead and let her set. I really do. She's
You ever see her out there though? Like I know you said they'll have a bunch first. I just don't want them to go to waste if she doesn't sit on them.
No, she the next 2 or 3 days she should go to set.
Didn't you have deposits on the puppies?
So yes, we did.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, but the other ones we did. Yes.
Kevin said selling girl goats or boy goats, and then Nick said, Kevin, Zoe asked the same thing.
We've got some girls. I've just got to get them wind down and
let us know if you need some girls.
Yeah, and if that's the case, we'll just bring them up there. But pick the ones that we're going to keep and bring over because we got to thinking about this. Is we're keeping some of this Billy. Our Billy didn't have kids last year. Yeah. So our Billy's got to go. Yeah. I think you have to go because some of his kids are here. I don't know how that works. I'll have to look into that. We don't name our meat chickens. I never thought I could process them, but knowing that we raised our birds the way we do, it helps wrap. Yes, so that's one thing I like about it. And I had a gentleman the other day call me and said, hey, I've got several roosters. Do y'all want them to cook, clean, and we had just got a bunch of meat. Or I thought about it, but it's one of those deals is you don't know when you raise your chickens, you know what you give them, and it's so crazy. And this makes, I mean, honestly, it makes us or me look bad for this. But when we had our chickens down here, we fed them the feed and stuff. Once we moved them to the top, we started feeding them extra things to make them lay. And it's worked amazing. And you can go through there and look at their face and everything. It's beet red. And I don't know if y'all know this, but if a chicken is popping his head, that means that chicken is on point. I mean, is feeling really, really good. So all of them are doing amazing up there, especially with the vitamins we've been giving them, and they're doing great.
Um, well, Honda says my truck has a camper top, so I'll be set when I come for the puppy. Who's available? Well, who? If you're talking about puppies available, we have 2 boys left.
We have 2 boys
and
available, yes. And if you're interested, send us an email, and we will, yeah, go
let you
from
know
there.
when and what. And
Got
everything.
to, how do you say this?
Ron T.
Ron T became a member. Thank you so much for joining our membership.
I call all my meat chickens chicken piranha.
I think in the morning when I get up, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do a member video, show y'all the process on the buildings. And it ain't nothing ever anybody else is going to miss out. You'll just get to see the video just a little bit later, but it's just the perks. So
I once knew a guy they called Chicken Head. I thought he was cute till I saw his profile. Left alone. I remember in the older days butchering chickens, dipping in hot water, and butchered 100, and I could not eat chicken for a very long time.
So we just got an email from the Housing Authority.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But
Housing Development would like to thank all of you for being so patient. I'm not patient. I'm done. With the construction process, we know that it has been a long and exhausting process for the future homeowners. As some of you may already know and be aware, the site work and pad construction are now completed. As you are aware from our last update, we were once again unsuccessful attaining a general contractor, and are now gearing up to oversee the construction of the new home ourselves by utilizing subcontractors. This will also help us maintain the higher level and quality throughout the entire process and ensure once your home is complete, you are received a high quality home. The project has now been let out for subcontractors for bids, and bids are scheduled to open next week. So there you go.
it's kind of the same.
Kind of the same, but there's still hope.
Yeah.
He's still saying there is a chance.
Tony said yes, Steph. When you feed the meat birds, they go crazy, eating like piranhas. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I didn't know if that's how you spelt that.
Do you hunt any other animal besides deer? No, that's the only thing. But I do remember my dad taking me squirrel hunting, so I do want to get the boys into that. We do have a creek back here. I'll just have to speak with the neighbor to see if we can actually go hunting on it and kind of go from there.
I just finished watching your video from today. Nice to have the walkthrough with you both. Love your family and all the animals. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. Thank you so much for watching.
Yay, on the house. I'm so excited.
Yes, I can't wait.
It's a do them new cameras pick up. Yeah, they'll pick up the porta potties.
Yeah, that is no joke.
They will pick up anything coming down the road.
I just like how it tracks you. But then again,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've had some emails, people telling us that, it goes back to a cloud service where it, other people gets the video content. But here's the deal: anymore, even now with us streaming here, anybody can get the content they want.
Ginger said, just tripped across you. No notification again. Oh well, we are here now. And John said, I didn't get notified all you were going live.
Hope
Did,
you go ahead.
did that skunk smell like burnt popcorn?
No, it smelled like skunk. Hope you don't mind me asking, but what did y'all do with the turkey that died? So, right now we have the backhoe and basically just took a big old scoop at the back of the property and buried him.
Hopefully the subcontractors are ready and able to start.
I hope so.
We hope so. Um,
Who's taking care of the animals while you're at the expo? That would be Leighton and my brother, my dad. We family lives really, really close.
exactly right.
Hi,
Once
Donna.
it's on the net, it's open for all. Unfortunately.
Yep, it is. But that's what we had to decide when we started YouTube. Did we want to really open this up and share our life? And at the end of the day, it was weird at first, but you just keep on, and there's just so many of y'all that we've
Not Pam.
become so close with y'all, and the more we talk to y'all, we become closer. And we've lost several um, subs that we've come really close with, and it's very sad. One of them actually mentioned us in the obituary. That was um,
Margie.
Margie. Margie, her sister, or no, her daughter sent us a long message, and how watching our videos. This is what kind of
Chucks you up.
yeah, makes you know those days. Just because it's just a new day to you, there's people out there that you encourage and they look forward to your stuff. But she let us know
Not Susan.
how much her mother looked forward to our videos and how she felt such a big part of our family. And even though she was dying, she would look forward to us going live to interact with us. And it was very, very touching. And it's amazing what happens. Even though we can't see y'all, we see your comments. Um, it's still, I mean, awesome.
So I asked what kind of camera was that? So it Eufy. So
Eufy cam.
EUFY.
You,
EUFY.
yeah, those cameras are amazing. There's a link in that last video. I think you click on that link, it will. There's some kind of discount. I believe it's. I don't remember what it was, but there's some kind of perk to it.
Meg says this has been a good place to make good friends. I've met folks here I never would have met if I wasn't for your channels.
You're 100% right. It's just like Nick and Zoe. Well, we met them at the Oak State Expo, but um, like the first year, I don't. I know we probably spoke, but the more that you keep coming back and you're meeting friends, and the more you interact with people and build those relationships, that's what's important. And anybody out there that's got channels, I encourage that. Make sure you know you when you go to places, you meet them in person and get to know them, build a relationship. And you know it's so amazing. And we wouldn't have known them if it wasn't for Cassie and Gary. Same way with Kevin and them. We wouldn't have known Kevin and Kimberly. Well, I mean, we'd eventually known them. We seen them at the expo, but Cassie is the one that told us about them.
Yep. We just thought they were some random people just at the auction.
Yeah, we got to get Nick and Zoe down here to one of these auctions.
They're coming.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, they're coming this April. Why don't Leighton go to the expo? Doesn't he want to be with you guys on those days, or is it just not for him? Hope y'all have fun. He actually,
he wants,
he kind of wants to,
but he's got activities.
He's got sports and other things that he has to do here, and
so
yeah.
The way school ball works is if you miss practice or if you don't show up to the game, you're pretty much off the team.
There's not a date yet.
Actually, one of them was just kicked off the other day because he missed a practice.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's really, they're kind of picking and choosing right now too, because they have so many players that they need to kind of get rid of some. They don't want to, but they just have to.
And Leighton's one of those that's going to step up, and he wants to be there to prove that he is good, and he is really, really good. It's just you got to go through, work your way up the ladder.
Yep, they said we're coming in April. I hope. Still haven't heard the date, but yeah, they haven't said yet. Tony said, Braylee, I remember the first time I seen you. It was you and Dutch and Daniel talking about your flags you made. This is when I bought one. What's that? 4 years ago?
It's been about 4 years ago. We went back and I went back and looked at it. It's right at almost 4 years ago.
Appalachian Hope saying said, did you retire from the sheriff's office? Is that sheriff car's yours?
No, I'm still part-time. I can actually.
He did, but then he went back.
Yeah, I went back. I was out for about 6-7 months, part-time now, so I can actually go out and work. If I have time. I'm getting to feel better now with my stomach, that I'm probably going to start going out. I'm probably going to go out before we go to the expo.
Fran said, we're heading out in the morning for a week in the woods camping. The only problem is we sometimes don't have a signal. A week without the Eddy family, I'll be having major withdrawals.
Well, hopefully you'll have a bunch of content when you get back to watch.
Yep, you binge
watch it. Yeah, that's for sure. Husker boy.
Kim says, y'all helped me by keeping me company while I was healing from ankle surgery and being laid up for 3 months, not being able to put any weight on my foot at all.
I'll tell you, when I went through that surgery, that was mine was the gallbladder deal, but I'm not a person that stays in the house, but there's 2 days that I was in for good.
Yeah.
Is the house at the beginning of your driveways yours, family, or neighbor? It's our neighbor. Our dad lives about 3 miles away, but our neighbor, they're great. That's one thing for security wise. What is it?
Dog's barking.
Oh.
I was gonna say, you finished.
When we didn't have the cameras, they would still notify us when somebody come in.
What are the 4 chicken coops called? They're actually dog kennels or dog panels. But
my phone's dead. That's charging right now. Yeah.
Yes, the camera had a solar panel on it. I always come to Davis in June. I doubt I will make it this summer. It makes me sad.
The first year, the kids did get to go to the expo. Yeah. Leighton,
2 of them.
Leighton and Addison did.
Yeah. Brandon, are you ever going to come to the East Coast for an expo?
The East Coast?
That would be like Alabama-ish. That's
we've been to Alabama. I mean, we do want to go to more, so eventually we will. I know we'll be back to Alabama here in a few months.
Kathy says, I have had plantar fasciitis for an entire week. is more painful than childbirth, laugh aloud. Yes, it is. It gets pretty rough. Mine actually has been doing pretty good. I think it has a lot to do with I've been wearing those inserts. I don't wear them in every shoe. I still only have the one
Good
pair.
night, Gail.
So anytime we're going out, I wear them.
Come up to Alaska for a meetup. Boy, I would love to go to Alaska. I used to. I loved cold weather, but now I haven't been very good with cold weather.
I don't have my ovaries removed because I had a softball size cyst on it and I didn't listen very well and was up going the day of surgery. I paid for it about 3 months.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I'm sad to say that I cannot come to the expo. I'm going to miss not seeing you
Aw.
guys. Well, hopefully you'll get to come to one soon. Come to Seattle. Would love to have an expo here. Yeah, I would love to. I haven't. The farthest west we've been is Arizona. That was with uh, I'm drawing a blank now.
Farm on Route 66.
Yeah, the farm on Route
Alan
6.
and Vicky.
Allie and Vicky. That's the farthest that we've been out there, and those guys were awesome. Um, the first time we met them was at Cassie's house, and I remember talking to Alan and his son, and they gave us the invitation. It's like, hey, ever out in Arizona, just stop by, And last year we took them up, just called and said, hey, we're coming out that way. You care if we come out and visit? And I was like, no, come on. And they was not kidding.
Oh, you might have to leave it too. I forgot about that part. I wish I could go to the expo and meet all of my favorite homesteaders. I hope you all have a great time. Maybe I can make it next year.
Yeah, we will be there for sure. Maybe the Browns will host the expo. Then my husband and I can meet you all.
Yeah,
there
that
is
would be
something
awesome.
that's down in Florida that they're a part of.
I know the feeling. I had a watermelon cyst on my ovary rupture on Christmas Eve. They did an ER surgery and did partial hysterectomy. I have endometriosis. Wow.
Kay says, I watch them too because of you guys. Yes, they're an awesome family. When we went out there, their son had just left for a missionary, and their daughter was amazing with the kids. We all went, man, that place we went swimming was crazy, but it was so beautiful. I wanted to fly a drone.
I was a little bit scared.
Yeah, I wanted to fly a drone, but there wasn't no service out there, no phone service. But I was too in that water because I was like, man, this is way out here. There is no there are all kind of monsters, especially when we got to the end where that was. Nope, I'm staying in the canoe. That was a beautiful place.
Come to Louisiana and stay with me. I have plenty of room.
So some of the things that somebody's said in the comment, or what would like our dreams be, or like where we'd like to go. I said the first one earlier, and the next one is to probably, I would like to go to Florida, and I would like to go to New York for some reason, to Times Square. But
I'd be scared to go to New York, but that would be a place that I would like to go because it's a whole lot different.
Out of all of them, I know it sounds crazy, but I'd probably rather get to meet Granger. That's probably the dream.
Ron, he said, please be looking for package March 11th to the 14th.
Do you guys belong to the Eddy Family Foundation? No.
That's Robert Eddy.
I don't know
Nope.
no, we're not a part of no. We're Robert. That's crazy. Not many people spell their name the way we do. Where are you from, Robert?
She said, Stephanie, I want to make you a gift, a surprise. Where do I send it? So we send it to our P.O. box, which is in the description. Probably it's all in the description. But it's 131, P.O. Box 131.
It says, please be looking for a package March 11th to 14th. We will definitely do it. And I told Kayson he's supposed to be finding some smaller stuff. We'll go through it and let him pick some smaller stuff. So, because the things on there right now is like waters and stuff, and they're kind of pricey.
Tony says, Brendan, when you ever come up to Oklahoma City or northeast of that, give me a call so we can meet up again.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
My favorite place to visit was Jerusalem, Israel.
Let's see. It says New York gives me anxiety, but if you can go to Florida, it's beautiful. I was just in I bet you we will go to Florida.
From Rhode Island is
friends.
Eddy.
Rhode Island.
Cocoa Beach.
So what I like about these cameras, we fix to see what these dogs are barking at.
Mm-hmm. Panama City Beach is our favorite beach in Florida, Kevin said.
So, like,
you can turn it from the phone.
I didn't mean to do that. Need to see what she's barking at. That's that pole. I need to get it off that pole, raise it up. So right there is another camera right there, and that light's on.
Do you see where Carly is? Because usually you can zoom in and you can actually see where she is and which way she's barking. But I don't even see her. She might be in that back corner. It's pretty fun. It's a lot better in the daylight. Like, I watched Carly barking at dogs. And then you can talk on it too. You can be like, y'all hush it up, or whatever.
I got one better than that. I'll just turn on the alarm. See, it starts flashing. And right now, if we go outside,
see if you
can open it.
Probably mess up the Wi-Fi or something.
Can y'all hear it?
Let me put it outside. Oh,
I
can't put the computer outside. Just kidding.
Make sure I turn that off. Our neighbors probably don't like that. Is it back to normal? Yeah.
You got all the donkeys and everything going crazy now.
Probably got the neighbors all wound up now. They go to bed early too. Better quit that. It's a cat. That's very well possible. We got a couple cats popping up.
Whew. It's cold. Cold outside. Get back on here. You can't fathom what Times Square looks like until you see it. It's massive. TV screens 20 stories high, bright as can be. Something to see for sure. You
know what I kind of picture myself as, like, when we go there? Like, have y'all ever seen the movie Cowboy Way? That's what I see myself rolling into town.
Yeah, it ain't like that anymore. Kathy says New York City is too dangerous to visit right now. At least that's what seems to be on YouTube channels I watch. I'm going to say good night. Keep on keeping on, as my dad would say. Love y'all. Good night, Debbie. Bill said I grew up with a Dave Eddy in Western Pennsylvania.
Huh, that's crazy.
I love New York, but would not go there now. Too dangerous, Kim said. I lived in Ontario, Canada, and I think everyone should see Niagara Falls from the Canadian side. Horseshoe Falls is the Canadian Falls, and Straight Falls is the American Falls with light at PM.
Do you ever get watermelon from Josh? Yeah, we've got some of their watermelons. We did. I did. I don't know if you know this. I got 2 deals of watermelon, so that's one reason why we'll probably extend the garden a little bit for the watermelons.
Okay. They have good vines.
Yeah,
Big ones.
Panama
Ed
City.
said, yep, they got the National Guard in the subways. Oh, yeah, we don't want to go there right now.
Probably not then.
Greetings from Russia, guys. Hello, Kurt.
Do any of y'all? Where'd that one go?
Bigger garden is a good thing. No, it is not, Kevin. Not always.
Greetings from Russia, guys. Well, thank you so much for hopping on here.
You so ignored me. And I saw that on the news. Good night, Jackie. Panama City is a wonderful area, but we got the same beaches and the same water here in Pensacola.
That's where the Prison Break. That's where that one was filmed in Panama City. I want to go there. You know, one of the stunt guys for what's the man's name on death row?
Link.
I worked with his girlfriend.
Oh, baloney.
Watch. Fix and prove it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm having a conversation with the people on my YouTube live and my wife that your boyfriend is the stunt man for Link with Prison Break. Period.
Yeah.
I bet.
You can say anything. How many days do you can or freeze garden foods in the fall? We do not do that yet.
We have not started that yet.
Kevin, yeah. Y'all answer that. Brandon, you and Leighton need a catch pole for live animals. Need a catch pole.
We did have one. It broke. We've got to get another one, and maybe, yeah, we do. But if y'all seen the one with the dog, I bought these big long gloves that go on. They seem to do well, which I haven't tried to pick up anything yet.
You can pick up a snake with those.
No, I don't think. No.
He thought about it. He had a light bulb come on up here. Jaws 2 was filmed in Pensacola.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Bill hasn't had dinner yet. He's got to go. See everyone later. Well, good morning. You going potty? Shut that door, babe. Oh, run it over.
Leighton did that earlier. All right, Bill, have a good night. You need to add some. Where'd it go? You
need to add some fencing to the garden for protectionists to go around. I think every animal was at a picnic, weren't they? Well, that was after we let it go.
We let it. Well, there was one time that they did break in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
They did break in, but you're right. We've got to get something a little
Candy
bit.
says, come to Florida in between February and April. It's cooler, and you can see a spring training baseball game at 1 and the 2 baseball stadiums in Fort Myers, Florida. That's something me and the kiddos would enjoy. You would enjoy baseball, like if we actually went to big game or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah. How many days? Yeah. All right, guys. We are kind of caught up on the comments.
up on the 11
Hey,
o'clock
Scott.
mark.
How are you?
I guess I'm not as tired as I thought I was just because it was only 10 o'clock right now last night.
So it's actually midnight.
No, it's actually 10.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's spring forward.
Do y'all have more than one billy goat for the breeding? Yes, we have 3.
I want to catch Florida during orange picking season sometime, Kevin said.
That would be neat to get a fresh orange off of the trees.
Makes I prefer rural. That's the word I can't say. Rural living. My kids all live down in Utah in high population areas. I love to visit them, but I get so overwhelmed by them being so many people packed in a small geographical area.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about here. It's just so peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Living a dream, he said. Good night, Beth said.
Time change.
Yeah, getting used to all the time changing. I wished it would just stay on this time. But anyways, we're going to go do the walkthrough tonight with the animals. And we made it our 2-hour mark. And Jeff, we'll keep you in our prayers. You want to say good night, everybody? She just woke up. But anyways, hope y'all have a wonderful night. God bless, guys.
Bye, guys.